Nestled amidst the busy roads and buzzing infrastructure of Cupertino, Blackberry Farms is one of the few spots of preserved nature left in the city. One can always see families spending time together in the fields, teenagers hanging around by the creek working on projects and other schoolwork, mothers pushing strollers along the path, and dog owners running after their pets as they chase after the abundant squirrels and deer.
Oh, I love Blackberry Farm because I like to walk my dogs here. We walk our dogs here every single day. We like walking on this trail. We love watching all the deer that we see here on our walks daily, and all the little wild animals and squirrels that Max likes to chase. We just love walking.
I like running the trail in Blackberry Farm because it's surrounded by nature and I like nature. And there's no cars to worry about, because if I jog in my neighborhood like I sometimes do, I generally have to deal with cars that don't see you or stuff. So here, it's more like you're dealing with squirrels and other joggers or walkers. So it's just nice to be in nature, especially in Cupertino, because there's not much nature in Cupertino anymore.
For Cupertino resident Paul Amici, who has lived here nearly his whole life, Blackberry Farms is one of the few areas in the city that resemble what the city looked like when he was a child.
I grew up in Cupertino when it was apricot orchards and cherry orchards, and they're all gone. And so it's all concrete now, so this is like the last place you can go to see nature in Cupertino. We used to play in the fields, and we used to pick the cherries. That was kind of a nice game, because usually the owners of the cherry orchards didn't want you picking the cherries because they used to sell them. And we were there after school, just picking cherries and eating them, and we got chased off a couple times. It was kind of comical because, it was kind of a game between us and the owners of the orchard. As far as I know, it's been here as long as I've been alive. I'm 55, and I was born here. I was born in Cupertino. I was born just across the street from Monte Vista High School on Orange Avenue. So I was born in 61. It was here then. There didn't used to be this trail, for one thing. This is fairly recent. And back in the day, in the 70s, let's say, none of these benches were here. Like you see these benches along the walkway here. They weren't here. This used to be a baseball diamond. They converted it to a volleyball court. And that was like one of the few manicured areas of the park. Otherwise the park was really wild. It was like no man's land. And this trail was just like a little dirt trail about that wide. But when I was a little boy, we used to go to the swimming pools. Usually they have swimming pools there. Yeah. And the swimming pools are really old. I mean, they predate me, and I'm 55. And what's amazing about the swimming pools is they haven't changed at all. Those two buildings, they were there when I was a little kid.
Residents of Cupertino aren't the only ones that use Blackberry Farms as a place to talk and walk. Andy Boyka uses Blackberry Farms for his weekly one-on-one meetings. He prefers Blackberry Farms to his nearby office.
Taking a walk from work, our office is fairly nearby, and we have a weekly one-on-one meeting, so given a choice between sitting in the office and taking a nice walk. I like the setting that it's that we walk through a rural setting on that end of it. You walk past a creek, and it feels very unlike the office setting that we came from just a quarter mile that way. So it takes away distractions that might otherwise come up where the normal day-to-day is. It lets you focus on what actually thinking and figuring stuff out.